So, good day sir. For today's video, we're gonna discuss the interrogation and interview techniques that align to our subject, CDI 3. But before that, let me introduce my name. First, my name is Odarin Samsi.
Janice Mabanag,
Alan Diaz Tuan,
Roldan Sipiminto,
Marco Di Sarona,
LBG Simbaon.
And now, let's start. So, interrogation and interviewing techniques serves different purpose and investigate and legal context. Interrogation techniques are typically used to elicit confusion or ammunition from suspect, while interviewing techniques are aimed at gathering information, often from witnesses or victims, in a less conventional way. So, here's a breakdown of some critical techniques used in both, along with their difference and appropriate cases. So, first, we have our interrogation technique. So, the read technique. So, this widely known interrogation technique involves a three-phase process. Number one, fact of analysis. Number two is behavior analysis, interview, and number three is nine-step of interrogation. It's highly structured and focused on inducing psychological stress to make suspect feel that confessing is most available option. Then the use cases of the read technique. So the read technique is typically used when law enforcement believes that they have a strong suspect who may be withholding information. It is employed in criminal interrogation to elicit confusion, but has been criticized or potentially leading to false confession due to its psychological coercive nature. So here's a key feature of that technique. So accusatory, guilt perception, psychological manipulation, controlled questioning. Then
The next technique interrogation is direct questioning. This technique involves asking straightforward, direct question to obtain information. It may include close-ended question, yes or no, simple answers, to keep the interrogation focused on the specific details. Uses cases, direct questioning is often used during initial stages of interrogation to confirm known facts or gather basic information. It is appropriate when the investigator seeks clarify on specific issues, and it can be less coercive than other methods. Key features: focus, fact-based, limited to factual clarification.
The next is control confrontation. Description. This technique involves confronting the suspect with evidence, real or perceived, in a controlled manner, creating psychological pressure. The idea is to corner the suspect into admitting involvement in the crime. Use cases. Controlled confrontation is most effective when investigators have incriminating evidence but need the suspect to corroborate or provide additional details. This approach works well when there is a strategic need to present evidence at key moments. Key features: presentation of evidence, psychological pressure, strategic timing.
And now let's proceed our interview techniques. So 1. Cognitive interviewing. Description: cognitive interviewing focuses on enhancing memory recall through techniques such as open-ended questioning, mental reinstatement of the suspect, having the witness visualize the and burying the order or recollection. It is often used with cooperative witness. So, use cases. This technique is effective for interviewing witnesses or victims who need help recalling specific details of an event. Cognitive interviewing can be useful in complex cases where witness memory may be fragmented or unclear. Key features: memory enhancing, open-ended questioning, mental reinstatement, context building. So number 2, narrative interviewing.
Interviewee to tell their story in their own words without interruption. The interviewer then follow-ups with clarifying or probing questions to gather more details. This technique is ideal for situations where the interviewee may have a personal account of events such as victims, crimes, or eyewitness. It is especially useful in trauma-informed interviewing and for avoiding leading questions. Storytelling, open-ended interviewer as a listener non-intrusive follow-up.
Rapport-based questioning. Description. Rapport-based questioning involves building trust and a positive relationship between the interviewer and interview to encourage open communication. This technique reduces the tension and makes the subject feel more comfortable providing information. Use cases. This is appropriate for interviews where establishing a relationship of trust is crucial, such as with a vulnerable population, minors, trauma victims, witnesses who may be fearful or hesitant or when trying to obtain voluntary cooperation. Key features: trust building, empathic, questioning, non-threatening, supportive.